No, I was just saying, I think we were just concerned, like, how are they going to answer everything in the next couple episodes? Like,
What do you
Yeah.
what questions do you guys have?
a ton.
So man.
Ask me.
Boop, boop, boop. Anime talks with the 8am gang. Yay!
I was kind of recording
Yeah.
a little bit of our convo, like half of it.
That's okay.
Though.
That's okay with me.
Listen, your
Yeah.
voice is in it. Oh my god, you're coming forever.
I didn't even hear what she said.
I'm just mumbling.
All I heard was mumbo jumbo. Yeah.
Okay, so hi
That's
guys.
that.
So I'm here with my
Hi.
friends. With
Yeah.
my friends.
Oh,
Moon, Elusive, Peter, and Jay. My favorite people. So we were watching Fena again, and Moon mentioned that there's like this whole preview that I didn't even know that they had previews, but apparently there's a big spoiler. And since this episode was kind of like chill, we're gonna see the spoiler together and react to it. So,
Wow.
yeah.
it's 15 seconds.
It's only 50
It's true.
seconds. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a whole spoiler.
It's a whole.
Oh my
Alexi,
What?
you hovered over the thing.
It's fine. You didn't see it.
Okay.
All new episode of
Bruh!
Princess.
Please don't cry, my dear Abel Bluefield. My work here is finished now.
Fena, Pirate
What?
That-
That's it?
Yeah.
Can you go back?
all new
Look.
episode of Fena,
Hey.
Pirate Princess.
Please don't cry, my dear Abel Bluefield. My work here is finished now.
Oh, that's her mom. She's being
My
burned. She dead then.
But she also
Yeah.
said, "My dear Abel." Like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? Were they together?
My work here is
It's not-
done. Oh my god, that's
Like-
bad.
I think I know.
What do you know?
Oh no, I was gonna say she is Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. She is Joan of Arc because that's the
Right.
same way Joan of Arc died.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Well, a
was
lot of-
burned at the
Yeah. But like, who then commissioned it after, right? Because it was like 5 years after she died. They commissioned
Oh,
the
yeah.
stone. So
Abel.
was there actual magic and she saved herself?
So you know how like the old guy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. He was like she comes from a line of witches. Maybe it's like
A relative.
no, I think you said before, but you know how you were talking about like memories get passed down?
Yeah.
Or like the conscience travels to the next person?
Yeah.
It could be just her mother transferred her conscience to Fena. So it's just like the same exact person is just they're basically immortal, but not in the same body. Could be that.
Is
Yeah,
this
it could
Yeah.
be.
consciousness?
Isn't that basically
Yeah.
the reincarnation theory?
Because that would and like that would be why she's able to remember things that she's never been to.
That's what we said last week.
Yeah,
That
so
means we
it could
big
be.
brain.
Yeah, so you were
We're
right,
big
maybe.
brain. Yay! Maybe. Yeah, we were not
Yeah.
sure, but
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
more
it just-
confused than before.
it does.
Yeah.
Wait, should we
That's-
should we explain our theory to Jay? Because I don't think we told him yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go with that then.
Because like you know how in the other episode, like when they were going to the rock place to see the stone, like she was acting super weird, like she was
Right.
possessed, and it's like
in
she's
the
been-
mine shaft.
Yeah, in the mine shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like she was like, oh, like it's like we've been here before. Like I've been here. Like this is my memories, right? But like it kind of seemed like it wasn't, because if you think about last week, those were her real memories when she was on the ship, right? So like we were kind of thinking it doesn't really seem like it's her. Like those memories are hers. Those are probably someone else's that are like in her. So we're thinking, is it reincarnation or some magic stuff, like someone's memories is put into Fena, stuff like that. Yeah.
And at the time, though, like the episodes that had been released so far, we didn't know like how magical the show was gonna like incorporate things. So like we weren't sure if that was like even a possibility, because they hadn't really for real addressed like the whole witch thing or like any type of like reincarnation. So we were like, if this is meant to be a more like realistic thing, you know, in terms
Yeah.
of like what can and can't actually happen. Like we didn't even know if that was like even a remotely good theory. Now for real, like they've confirmed like Fena is actually coming from like a legit line of like witches. Like they were being literal about that. Doesn't her mom say I'll see you again in this preview? Is that what she says? She's like,
Don't
don't cry.
Abel.
My work
My
here
work
is
Oh.
here is finished now.
So what was the thing
Mm.
that she did? What
Was
her
it like
job?
the passing of things to Fena?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Fena has like the same fate. Like she has some job to do at Eden.
Yeah.
Do you remember what Belle said though? Because he was like, Fena was like, did my mom like love you back? And he's like, if she did love me, then why did she take you and then he got cut off?
Mm-hmm.
What did she do to Fena? What does it all mean? What did she do?
You know how they were in Germany, right? They said like how long before Joan of Arc died? 5 years, right?
5 years.
This doesn't make sense to me. So you know how like she's burning at the stake here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not Joan of Arc, but that's Helena, right?
Yeah.
So she is just being burned like to be a witch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just my brain was like not processing
Well, yeah.
why it's like Joan of Arc and then Helena and then Fena.
I think Peter, you were saying like this is like similar vibes of Joan of Arc,
Yeah,
not that
it's,
she was
it's
like
like similar
literally.
vibes, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure exactly, because the thing of it is that Joan of Arc dies the same way. And
Yeah.
like, I remember back when they were doing the stone, like there was so many parallels with Joan of Arc and Fena's mother. So I wasn't really sure if they were trying to imply that Joan of Arc was Fena's like mother, or something related to that.
The request order was by La Pucelle, right?
Mm-hmm.
La Pucelle.
Yeah, and then yeah, there you go. La Pucelle. I forget.
La Pucelle.
Anyway. So that's like the Virgin. That's what it means.
Mhm.
That's why it said Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
But then like Abel was like, no, your mom is La Pucelle. So it's like I don't know, my brain's just not working today.
No, like you and me both, man. Because like we don't even know which is which,
Which
and
is
it's
which,
kind
which?
of confusing.
sorry.
Which
But I
No, it's good,
but
that was good.
also remember Fena said La Pucelle, like someone used to call me that or I used to call someone that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the whole
Yeah.
like memories being passed down can be
Yeah.
true because like if she's being called that, but she also remembers her calling someone that. It's like
Maybe Helena was like close to Joan of Arc. Maybe that's why she was also burned. Like
That-
maybe they
what
helped
confuses
each other
me,
during the
though,
400.
what year did she die?
Yeah, that's what I
Because
was
this
thinking
takes
too.
place the 1800s, right?
Yeah.
Joan of Arc?
No, like the whole show, Fena takes place in 1800s. But what year did Joan of Arc die?
I can
1800s?
look that up.
Not that it was 1700s.
Or is it
It
17?
could be so.
Yeah,
1700.
1700.
Yeah.
But when did Joan of
2/3.
Arc die?
Joan of Arc died on May 30th, 1431.
Yeah, so that's
That's what
like
it is.
generations, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just like deriving from like that era though or something and they're not doing like the exact like you know how you just like take from like any like story or like fairy tale or just like anything of the nature and you just kind of
Universe.
incorporate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's not meant to be that super factual and it's just a twist of fantasy and like history type of thing. And it's not meant to be like the exact like time period because like you know like this also reminds me of kind of like Salem like witch trials type of thing, right? Like if you were just accused of being a witch, like that was it for you, like but it's
kind of-
not the same time period, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
a
I
Bible.
keep looking up Fena's mother's full name along with Fena after it, like
Mhm.
to signify it's from the anime, and I keep coming up with this weird wiki. I don't know if it's anything relevant. I'll put it on the Discord. It says like a French adventurer living in the 15th century, which should be the 1400s. Following the execution of Joan of Arc, several young women came forward claiming to be the maid, this woman who basically is supposed to be Helena, I believe. So it could be something related to that, I guess.
Oh.
Because according to the wiki, it said in 1434, Joan of Arc's brother Pierre and Jean temporarily accepted, well, I'll just put Helena, but it's another name, as the actual Joan. Over the next 6 years, the brothers and their sister traveled from town to town, beginning at Orleans, receiving lavish gifts from Joan's many admirers among them. And it's basically a paragraph. I think you guys can read the rest on your own time.
Wait, so does this mean?
Because it says over 6 years.
And then the 5-year difference as well.
I'm thinking maybe Helena basically tried to pretend she was Joan of Arc, or maybe she is the real Joan of Arc, and a copy got killed and was reported to die.
Maybe.
Because I mean, why is this like? I don't know why. It's just weird. It's just like I just found this wiki. It's like, how come this wiki keeps popping up whenever I try to find anything about Helena?
Those are good like parallels though. Even the year and the last name. I think that's her last name. Not, is it not in the show? They mentioned it in the last episode, but I don't remember.
Yeah. I keep typing the same name, and it keeps coming up with Jean des Amois. She could be the real Joan Arc, but like, you know, the one that they said died in the history books is probably like a fake one, or like someone that wanted to protect her, you know. And then she just got caught, and she's posed as a maid.
When Fena's mom died, assuming like this is Fena's mom getting burned in the video, Fena had to have been born already. So
yeah, obviously.
No.
So, listen, Ivy.
Let him speak.
So like, I don't know. I'm pulling stuff out of my butt right now, but when Abel said like, "Why did your mom take you?" and he got cut off, could that have been of like where she hid Fena this whole time, and
Maybe.
Abel's been trying to find her again?
Possibly.
And I found the Joan. Oh my gosh, my head hurts because of all these theories in my head. But in this show, they talked about how Joan of Arc was burned in Runes Market Square, which is in France. I don't know what that ties to, but I want to get that out because there's a lot of locations in the show.
Oh, well, that's where. Yeah, that's where she died. Where they burned her. That's
the real world references is interesting.
Another thing, so Jay, that made me like hatch like a crazy. This is like kind of far fetched. I don't think this is like
It's
actually
all
it.
good.
But I
Just
still wanna
say
say
it.
In
Yeah.
theory, as far-fetched is good. Just go at it.
Yeah.
Okay, what if like Fena's mom knew that Abel would try to like revive her using like Fena, so she hid Fena so that he wouldn't. I don't know. She doesn't seem like she like spites him in that way though, or doesn't trust him. So maybe not. But I was like, if she did think that or was like worried about that, then that would make sense. Like why she would take Anna away from him and hide her and give her to like Franz or whatever.
But then who's Franz?
Who's Franz? And also it could just be someone she trusted. But then also, why was Franz trying to take her to Eden? That doesn't really answer the question either. I still don't understand why Fena needed to go to Eden. I still don't fully know.
You know
other
what?
than it really just
There's so much
right
to
now.
uncover, and there's only 4 episodes left.
I
can't.
know.
I love how we're basically on the same page as Fena. We all don't know why she has to go to Eden. She doesn't know why she has to go to Eden.
But she has to go to Eden.
I knew she was going to convince the Goblin Knights to go there because I was like, it's either that or she's getting kidnapped again because
Yeah.
other like the story has to progress, right?
Wait,
like,
Moon.
they have to get the answers.
You might be onto something though. Because okay, I'm gonna take that part that you said, what if Fena's mom knew that Abel would try to like use Fena, so she hid Fena. I'm gonna connect that with like her telling Abel in the beginning, don't cry or something like that. My work here is done, like letting him know, hey yo, like this is it. I did what I had to do. And he's like, no, I can bring you back. Like, where's the child?
Ooh, true.
I'm gonna take the kid, revive you.
Oh my
So
god.
Puppy was right in the beginning all along. She
What did
literally-
Puppy say?
She said she was the one that was like, it seems like he's going to do some like magic shit to bring her back. Literally after the first like 2 episodes, this girl came up with that theory.
Ooh, crazy.
Nice. Puppy, big brain.
She
Wait,
is.
Moon, are you the one that brought up how much dedication he's taken to like the preservation of Fena's body?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like in making sure she's never injured or there's no marks on her, and he gets mad every time she's like hurt in any way.
Yeah.
Because that's in my head too.
Because when Aang was like asking to hear my theories for the first, I've been stuck on the like reincarnation theory like the whole time. Aang was like adding more stuff that like I was like, yeah, like now I'm even more stuck on. And then that's why I was like the whole body thing. That's why I said that before this episode started, because I keep trying to desperately like connect everything. So I'm like, it's gotta be it. But like if it's wrong, it's wrong. But that's just what I'm gonna
It's all
go
good.
off.
It's all good. This is so
Yeah.
fun. Oh
Theory
wait.
time.
So what are like all like what's the storyline like based off of our theories so far? That's a lot, but like
Oh gosh. Okay.
Wait,
yeah.
like, what do you
that's
mean
fine.
the storyline exactly?
like how do we think it's gonna play
Whole plot.
out?
How we think it's gonna end?
I guess so. Yeah.
Just the whole plot, the whole reason for all this.
What is the reason?
Shall we go?
I don't know because
Maybe we should like go part by part all
Yeah,
together.
part by part. So I guess like by
from first
category.
episode, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Okay, like the
We could
intention.
start off-
What about like
Yeah.
the intentions of the Goblin Knights? Is that a good place to start?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. The Sonata plan. Well, we know that the ship that was carrying the Fena's family crashed on their island,
Mhm.
right?
yes.
Yeah, and then they went to help them out, and then they were serving them basically. We know that the Sonata served the what is the family name? I forget. Futen, something like that.
Houtman.
Houtman.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Houtman. Okay. Yeah, so they served the Houtmans. Sometime later, maybe France left and came back with Fena, and then they got attacked by Abel and the Rumble Rose crew. So we don't know why they attacked, other than for Fena or trying to get to Eden.
I thought they wanted France though, not Fena.
Yeah, but but they're trying to get to Eden or something, right?
Now they want Fena, but originally like they believed that they never attacked for Fena. Technically, they attacked for
Yeah,
Fena.
yeah.
Now they just want Fena because France is not alive anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now we have to speculate, why was Yukimaru sent to that ship?
Because he was a protector of the family. I thought the storyline was that Fena's like family line technically saved Yukimaru's clan or whatever, but then the clan was like, we just let them believe that they saved us because we want to get close to the secret that they had, right? And so they've always been a servant to Fena's family, and then they were protecting her and Franz and all of them on the ship, and then they got like annihilated, and that's when Yukimaru was taken to like Shitan's like clan and whatever, and was like adopted there, and Fena was like sent out to sea. That's how I thought it was played out. Is it different?
No, that's kind of. I don't know if they got annihilated though.
They said Yukimaru was the only survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah, of the ship.
Yeah, that's
But
what
not
I meant.
not of the clan. Yeah.
No, just whoever was on the ship at the time.
Yeah.
Is what
Yeah,
I guess is what I meant. We know that Yukimaru's clan was never really like truly loyal to Fena's family. They just want the secret
Yeah.
that her family like carries. And now that Franz is dead, the only reason why they went to get Fena is because she's the last one that currently has like all the memories they need to get to the island. Abel wants to get to the island potentially with Fena because he wants to use her body for reincarnation to bring back her mom, because he keeps saying, I'm going to see you again soon. He said it again in this episode, which I was like, what does that
Yeah.
mean? Like either that or he plans on like going himself and seeing her in the afterlife. Like I really don't know, but
I have a question though. In episode 1, did we know exactly where they were heading? Like on the ship before it was completely
Eden.
bombarded?
Eden. Wherever Eden is.
That's an absolute, right?
Yes.
That they
Yeah.
were heading to Eden? Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yukimaru also said, I don't know, he was like, I don't know why France was trying to take you on such a dangerous trip so young to Eden. He like said that like very specifically, I think, like first, second episode to Fena. So that's how I think we know for sure. Like that trip was meant for her to get there. And then that's why they go over the ship, because they were like, Franz, like you're going to show us how to get to Eden. They sent Fena away because they didn't want her to escape.
So it has been confirmed that they were going to Eden
Yeah.
during that voyage. Okay.
And now they're like revolving around Europe a lot,
Yeah.
staying away from Japan. So they've been in France, they've been in Germany, now they're in Morocco. Fena mostly got her memories back in France, in Orleans, in the caves. And like that's where the original Joan of Arc had the siege.
I need to start writing this down.
I'm losing
for
track
real
again.
about to make a timeline and a chart and everything because it's making me crazy.
from this preview slash spoiler. It's where Abel is. The way that Helena dies, it looks like very dark and black and white, but where Abel is, it's like in color. So I'm wondering we probably might get a flashback in the next episode.
Oh yeah, we could be getting one. Because
Dude,
like, what is
it
it? We want to know their relationship.
Yeah, because like the way he's dressed, like I mean, he could be just a nobleman's wear, but like to me, he looked like a bit more common. But then again, it could be just my eyes. I
I
don't
think
know.
it's your eyes. He yeah. No, I mean because if you noticed on the ship, he had a lot of documentation on the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
So he's probably is a nobleman.
Yeah.
But the relationship between Helena and him is like the strange thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless Franz really isn't the father.
I was just gonna say that I still am standing by my theory that Abel is her father.
Her brother.
Until
Makes
no,
sense. I mean,
I don't think.
see
Yeah,
it.
I think her father.
No, but okay. So that's where it gets weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because when they were on the ship,
Yeah.
he was getting kind of lost in her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's messed up, but I think like
the obsession with trying to get Helena back, like, is like blinding him a bit.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to point out, like earlier then, but I'm not sure now.
Because they also,
elusive.
I know this is just a promo, but they also like Franz is like, unless he's like with Fena, like keeping her safe, because it's like why would you bring the baby to like her mother's like passing, but like he's not seen like in the crowd if he really was like her husband or like type of thing. But Abel's there, Abel. I mean, I want to say Abel so bad.
Abel
I
sounds
don't know
more
why.
fancy anyways, so
Yeah,
it's
I guess
fine,
I
it's fine.
like the ring of it.
Yeah.
My only thing with if he's not her father is like, well, yeah, elusive. I agree. It's kind of like creepy because it's like that's still a low-key like kind of your daughter. But then also, I feel like he would have told her that like right away, like I'm your father. Like, why wouldn't he say that? Because then maybe she wouldn't try to run away from him.
That's true.
But maybe he doesn't want to like acknowledge that himself because he knows he plans on like bringing Helena back into her body. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why he's mad.
Right.
He's crazy.
Yeah, so
Because he's swooned by the witch.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a good point. Because if her memories are not her own, he doesn't want Fena to grow an identity as like a daughter. He wants her to preserve what she thinks is her memories, but it's her mother.
Yeah.
Could be that, yeah.
My head hurts.
It's also confirmed that like he's like at least he looks like he's the right age. We were thrown off by the whole boy comment too because we thought like we were thinking like little kid, but that's when for a second I was like, okay, maybe brother then. But I just think it's
Never
too
saw that.
weird that they make them like they look so similar. They have like their hair color and eye color. I know that's her mom's color too, but I don't know.
You know, Abel and the Sonata clan head, how did they come in contact, you know?
What if like before even the hope went down? What if they were already in cahoots with each other before that?
Could
Maybe
be.
like what if like they planned all of that together with the pirates to get friends or Fena or whoever, but then they like died and they were like, oh my god, let's pretend we actually tried to save them. You know, like I don't know. I'm just pulling this from my booty, like Jay.
Wait, is the clan connected to France's side of the family or Fena's mom? Because
I think France's side.
Yeah, I think
France's side. Okay, that's what I thought.
Fena and him shared the last name, but her mom has a different last name.
I don't know if we're still going by category, but can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes.
We're already kind of like brainwashed already.
Yeah.
Okay, so in my head hurt. In episode 7, when he's showing Fena the painting, and he's just like, this is the only picture of your mother in existence. I painted it myself out of memories from when I was a boy. Do you guys think that there could be a connection? Because he said, my memories are fading though, and then Fena's memories are growing stronger. Do you think he's losing those memories to Fena?
I don't think so.
I
think because he's aging more.
Yeah, I think it's because
valid.
Yeah, I think it's
Because,
because
like,
there's time going by.
Yeah, so you know how like you forget someone's face over time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening to him. But he's so obsessed he doesn't want to lose her memory. That's why he painted the picture, or he's constantly painting the picture, I guess.
And then I have two more questions. One was, how old was Fena? I know it probably hasn't been like discussed or like shown to us in the show, but I'm wondering how old was Fena when her mom died? And my other question is, why did that one pirate, Elusive, like, why did she get so triggered when she saw the heart necklace around Fena, and she's just like, I gave this to Abel, how did you get it?
Well,
I think
she's. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, maybe because she found the same necklace or something, and then gave it to Fena, and like she didn't know that Fena has the same one because she doesn't know Fena's relationship to Abel. She doesn't know like their history or anything. Yeah. So the elusive pirate girl probably thinks like Abel and her had a thing, but that's not it at all. So she probably thinks maybe Abel gave it to her or she stole it from Abel, something like that. When it was her. Yeah.
I like. Okay, so there were two necklaces.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I read like way before, somewhere where they were gonna make the necklace like vital to the story, but then they said like it really not. Yeah, she was just jealous. Yeah, she was just jealous.
Yeah,
She's
just
like,
jealous.
clearly obsessed with him. So.
But she's for sure alive, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna like stop.
The fact that they didn't show her in the water just adds to the fact that like she's probably alive.
Yeah, they didn't show a lot of the like main crew members.
Yeah, like the crew members. Yeah.
That can only mean so many things, but
it could be. Yeah.
How did she get the other necklace and Abel lost it? Because Fena always had her necklace, even as a kid. So if it was something that, like, let's say it was a couple necklace, for example, just for an example, and Abel had the one half and her mom had the other necklace. Her mom might have given her necklace to Fena. Whoever had the other necklace, like, somehow lost it, and then the girl found it. How did it get lost? I guess I just wonder.
My guess is because she's like a pirate, she probably like found it somewhere because she got like fried. Maybe like they needed all her things.
Oh my god.
Or something. And then like years later, Elusive found it again, and then maybe that's how Abel and her met, and she was like, okay, yeah, you can have it. Maybe he was like, where'd you get that? Oh, I found it. It's mine.
Right.
And then she's like, you're cute though. Do you want it? Yeah, sure. Let's stay together. Hang out. And then maybe that's how it... I don't know. That's my guess.
Yeah, because Fena always had that necklace. Let's see.
Yeah, even when she was little. Can you see if her mom is wearing it?
Yeah, she's wearing it in the painting.
No, in the...
promo.
I don't think so.
She's not.
No, she's a bear.
Yeah, they probably like yeeted it away or something at that point.
No belongings for her. I don't know anymore.
I was reading again just now. So what if Eden is not a place but a person, right? And how we didn't know. So I was reading about this person named William Eden, and he happened to live around the same time as this show, and he was basically a man of France. He basically made a treaty between France and Britain for, I guess, trade. It happened like 1784 maybe, I think. So, but like that's around the same time this show is happening basically. So I was like, maybe they might introduce that guy as Eden.
That's possible.
Instead of a lot of it, I feel like we're still focused on France.
But like, how long was the Goblin Knight clan looking for the swords at Eden? How long was that info like passed down?
I don't know. That's what I'm confused about. Where did we get the swords from?
It was episode 6, I think.
Yeah, I've been reading the wiki for Fena. It in the description of the story, it says it takes place in a alternate history version of the 18th century.
Yeah, because do they think they had submarines like that?
Yeah, right. That's very descriptive.
He's obsessed.
Simp.
Was it this episode? I think it is. Who are you calling monsters?
A land lost to time. The powers that be have
oh, so it is a land.
But no one really knows that though.
This is what I'm interested in.
Oh yeah.
K-E-I.
Okay, K. Looking kind of...
How you look. Anyway.
Ew. Ew.
Moon doesn't approve. Moon doesn't like.
No,
Where
she's into
Yukimaru
Yuki.
stands here.
He's not.
She goes,
Executed.
They don't seem so scared about that anymore.
No.
They know they're main character support, so they can survive.
yeah.
Yeah. Until, you know, we get closer to the end and one of the twins die.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So
They
the
better
question is,
not. They better not.
why does Yukihisa want to kill Fena? The head
Guy.
of the clan. The head of the clan.
The priest dude.
Because he believes she's a witch. They just want
Yeah.
information.
But,
and they don't need her
yeah.
either. I don't think it's that he wants to kill Fena. I think it's that she's not a priority. They
Yeah.
prioritize like everyone else first. So if
Yeah.
Yukimaru is under the spell of Fena, they want to save Yukimaru by killing Fena. It's yeah.
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 Maybe he says the whole spell thing because of Abel going mad, and then he just wants the Imperial Relic because, you know, the Imperial Court demanded it. So might as well just, you know, tell them this so they get it, so they don't get lost in their own adventure.
Yeah, I don't think there's an actual, like, I don't think she's actually bewitching anyone. It's just love.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
I mean, or
It's
obsession.
just so so he doesn't lose his way.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
She's just very pretty. That's all.
I don't know about that. Anyway,
You don't agree?
I don't agree.
But you don't agree what? The Fena's
He only
pretty?
has eyes for the female version of him. That's it.
Yeah, the ones with big boobies.
Hey!
Did you see her figure?
Bigger?
Did you see her figure?
You mean that boob to hip ratio?
Yes! It
I
was
did,
so
but
nice.
type.
Oh my gosh! He really got it.
Maybe we shouldn't talk
But
about
that
that.
ratio I prefer Mary.
We're losing track of what we're trying to do.
Okay, you're
He
slow.
cried.
Yeah.
Who snuck that weapon out?
Weapon?
Why did, yeah, the Kusanagi.
Sword? Maybe it was
Yeah.
European
Joan of
guys.
Arc.
Well, yeah, it had to be
Ooh.
European people.
Oh yeah,
But-
Yep.
maybe yeah. And they want it back.
Could it
Something
be?
related to the Housemans.
Could it be
What? So what if it turned out that whoever
Mhm.
snuck it out brought it to, I don't know, Europe somewhere, and it landed in the hands of Joan of Arc, and then before she got caught, she had it hidden away,
Could
and
be.
then that's why she commissioned the stone and all that. Maybe that's why in Orleans the caves have the answer to where Eden could be.
So you're saying she was entrusted with the sword, and
It
everyone
wasn't really
seeks
because
it.
it just fell to her hands.
Oh. And everyone
But-
seeks it, but then she hid it away, and everyone's trying to find it. That sounds very similar to another show we all know.
I need answers. You know I'm not that big
What is-
brained.
It's a reference to what?
That's what I'm saying. Just say the name.
I was just it's a dumb coincidence to
Just say the name.
Wait, what's the coincidence?
Yasha?
No,
Oh.
but what is the coincidence part? Like the other half of it.
How
I get
the
it.
sword was falling into her hands, aka Kikyo.
Oh, the sword you were
jewel-
talking
with the
about.
jewel, and everyone wants it because it's like power or some shit. And then she was like, "I'm gonna hide it for like a few years, and y'all have to find it."
Oh.
Ah,
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a funny coincidence.
Yeah, I don't know.
It could be like that, though, because like it's weird that in Orleans, that's where the map is with the coordinates and everything. 'Cause that's where that was like her main battle for Joan of Arc.
But what do you
What
think
is it?
happened at the cave though? Because there's all the ungraved
skeletons?
skeletons.
The mine?
Yeah, of the children.
Oh
and women.
yeah, I forgot about that part. I have no
Because
idea.
like my theory was that because they said like they probably were hiding there, like, and then they died from like not eating or like illnesses. But like
Mhm.
my theory was that there was some battle involving the clan because you know how they were saying, oh, your clan is like famous for like being terrible and killing women and children and stuff like that. So it's like that's kind of like really coincidence in my eyes.
I guess the cave part confuses me, so ignore me if this is like completely out of context, but is it possible that they would like all know the location to Eden and they didn't like want that many people knowing or something, so
Wait, who know?
annihilated the majority of the people that like were hiding or living there? That part confuses me.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It was the place with the coordinates, right? So
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
that if people were there, like they had to have had some important like lineage of like information or whatever like type of thing. I don't know.
Maybe they're related to Joan of Arc in some way.
Perhaps.
Because I think like the story behind Joan of Arc is that she was known to be a witch, but also she was I think she felt as if she was chosen by God to do something, like fight in the 100-Year War, something
She was
like
chosen
that.
by 3 saints. They told her to
Yeah.
join the king.
So it might
Oh,
be something like that.
so wait a minute. If we bring like the Siege of Orleans in here, it's the
Mm-hmm.
French versus the English, right?
Yes.
And then we have like the prophecy of the Joan of Arc, or like a woman in iron armor
Mm-hmm.
who was came, right? So we had the caves with the women and children, right? But what if the English brought Japan, the Sonata clan, to Orleans, and then maybe someone had the sword with them, right? And then they got lost in the caves or something, or fell to the hands of Joan of Arc, and then they returned home without it, right? If the French won that war or that battle there, not the English. So maybe the sword came into the French possession, and then that's why they're looking for the sword. I don't know. I forget. I can't explain. My brain's not working right now, but I don't know if you can understand what I'm trying to say.
I think I kind of do. The whole thing just throws me through. I think I like X that scene in my brain, but I think I'm slightly following what you're saying.
I'm lost.
we might, I don't know.
So that's where
Simplify it for our small brains.
the rumor.
I guess I'm just trying to say, as soon as you mention like war or anything of history, I get lost because I don't know.
Oh, okay.
history
Yeah,
that
I know.
well.
That's why I'm just trying to like. I just say French, English. I'm not saying like specific details. And this year happened because when they came from this location and that location at this certain cathedral here. I'm not trying to do that to you because that's confusing.
But as
'Cause
soon
I
as you
don't
said
know.
like War of Orleans, I got lost. I was like,
Okay,
I was like, what?
So Joan of Arc, her main thing was that she fought at the Battle of Orleans, and then like that's where we went, or Fena's crew went.
That's us.
They went to Orleans. They went right under the cathedral to the mines or catacombs. So that's why. And you said there was a women and children there, right? Bones or something.
Someone
Yeah,
said that.
yeah. That was you.
I didn't say that.
It was you.
I was building off. No, someone else said that,
Was
and
it
I
me?
was building off of
Bones?
there.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I'm pretty
maybe it
sure I
was
heard moon. But
No,
anyway,
Okay.
anyway,
Continue.
listen. Anyway, so maybe that's where the rumor came from that the Goblin Knights killed women and children, as you were saying before.
Wait, one more time.
Say moon, me too.
I swear, my brain
No,
is
me
just
too,
slow.
me too. Wait, can you like
done.
dumb it down a lot? Because
Well,
I'm
okay.
so
Okay. Okay.
okay, go.
Yeah.
I'm stressed because I'm like, I can't.
He said they drift wherever they go. So it doesn't have to be that they just stay in Japan. They could have gone to Europe. He says they're murderers, they kill women and children. You following along?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone said in the catacombs there was bones of women and children.
Yes.
He heard these stories, but that happened long before he was born because if Joan of Arc was born in 1400s, that's like a 300-year gap. So he heard the stories of the Goblin Knights. So it's like maybe he heard the stories came from this battle here and how it got left like this. You're confusing me.
Huh?
Hold on.
No,
I'm losing focus now because whatever I tried to explain earlier, I'm losing it.
Yeah.
I'm following.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was thinking too that like obviously that could just be a thing in the past, obviously not now.
Yeah, because it was the older generation, the first ones that came to that
Yeah.
island. They were the original Goblin Knights.
Mm.
So that's why I feel like when maybe they landed at the Battle of Orleans, when Joan of Arc was still alive. That's what I'm saying. And maybe they had the sword with them, and it came in the hands of Joan of Arc. I can't anymore. Change the subject.
Did you read what Jade typed?
Yes.
Wait, so
I think I'm finally like on track with what Elusive is saying. Somewhat, it makes sense. It makes sense.
So you're saying like long time ago, the Goblin Knight went
Uh-huh.
like to Europe and they brought the sword with them, and somehow during
Uh-huh.
that battle that they had, the sword landed in the hands of Joan of Arc in
Uh-huh.
that place, basically.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay!
I can't be dumb all the time.
It's just that your
Can't be
thoughts are
dumb.
muddled.
So that makes sense though. I see that. And then she made that whole map thing.
Because then
maybe
that would,
as
yeah.
like
Yeah,
maybe
that's
where
what I'm
it
saying.
happened, right? And she's like, this is a good place to have this,
Yeah.
this map thing. Whee.
Because if it's a divine weapon, a mystical weapon, that would be like great value. Because that sword could create like the land basically. That's how it created Japan or something. And if it's like a divine weapon, it belongs to the gods, right? Maybe that's why she hid it away. It shouldn't be in the hands of regular people.
I think so. I found this like we'll see.
Wait, no, what are you gonna say?
You can't
about
just
the
like
video.
found
Is it
it
the
and then
video?
drop it.
The video.
Yeah,
of
she was talking about the
Joan-
video,
This
right?
Joan of
video is like 3 minutes long, so I'm like, should we watch it
to learn the
see?
history of her.
Yeah,
I'm
like really
down.
quickly.
If it's 3 minutes, I don't see why not.
When you put it in the chat, I was like, damn, this is history class. It's like those videos you watch in history.
The research that we're doing
I
just
know,
to get
for
us.
what?
But let's just start a Fena podcast for the rest of this.
No, if you want to, there's only 4 episodes left. I'm down to make it for you.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
We
But,
started this way too late.
It's fine.
Now,
There's there's like more info now than earlier, because like earlier it was kind of hard to make theories because there wasn't really much to go off of, but
right.
now there's a lot of info. So
Start from 0 seconds. No, start.
No,
at
I don't
0.
want. No, because there's a really loud noise, and I don't want to hear it. Alright, let me lower the volume in my headset.
Thank you, Elusive.
thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lusa.
It's history. In today's episode, we begin
can't
with
believe-
a woman, Joan of Arc, also known as the Maid of Orleans. The country was ravaged by chaos of regular warfare, and its last hope turned out to be a 16-year-old girl. Even though it might sound like a storyline of a Japanese cartoon, Joan was not a perfumed princess.
What?
She appeared in the court of the
Nani?
Dauphin Charles. Years after, however, Joan won against the corrupt Inquisition because in 1920 she was declared a saint. See in our series.
Bro, I think I got like.
All
not much
all I
info.
heard was some storyline, and then she got hit in the head with a cannonball,
All I
and she
heard
jumped
was
off some.
all I
building.
heard was Japanese cartoon, and then I
Yeah.
realized laughing in my head.
The creator literally said that. The creator of the show watched this video and they were like, "That's a good idea."
Yeah, for
like,
real, for real.
bro.
How old is this video?
Don't mind.
She was burned twice though. Interesting.
And
Yeah,
they said
that
like
is
no relics were left behind. So do you think? What if like
The
in the anime?
necklace.
Yeah, the necklace. What if in the anime the necklace was the only thing that survived, like the pendant maybe, and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's here. Then Pirate Girl found it somehow.
I can't believe.
Maybe, yeah, they were like rereading the history and they were like, because you know how Elusive was saying that like they were gonna do something big with the necklace and then decided not to. What if they were like rereading the history and they were like, guys, like, oh shoot, like all of her relics were burned. We can't like incorporate this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's crazy.
what happens when you don't do your homework.
I guess so.
I should have done my homework.
For real.
For reals.
That was kind of helpful. Like, I feel like, I mean, I see the, like, because Peter, you were pointing out the resemblance, right, to everything that happened, and we still don't know a lot of, like, what Fena's, like, mom did. She just said my work here has been, yeah, so.
Yeah, it's complete, yeah.
I see where you got that similar, because the posts that she's tied to and the chains are shaped, I swear that.
Similar.
Yeah,
It
they're
looks
the
so
same.
similar to the preview.
And then they said, like, she still won the war, like, afterward. I don't know. This is confusing.
I mean, I don't know if she is Joan of Arc, but I don't know. The similarities
made her
there.
Blonde.
What if the
Yeah.
real Joan
Even
of
her
Arc
hair is the
swapped
same as Fena's
places
right
with her?
now.
True.
Yeah, it almost looks the
Good
same
boy.
now.
Well, Fena's kind of grew out a bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it looked like the way when she first cut it. Maybe she used a sword too to cut her hair. The weird thing I found, the weird thing is that at the end of the video, they said she became a saint after like I don't know some years because she was proven innocent at that point. And I find that that's pretty interesting. Will that play a part in the further episodes? Because this thought came to me, like, what exactly was that statue that Fena went to before she was captured by the pirates in that mine?
Didn't it say "Here lies Joan of Arc" or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I was like wondering why was that there?
It looked like a tomb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I feel like we just didn't even talk about that at all, but that was a pretty important part.
Yeah, I wanted to go back.
And she looks like she's still in her trance.
Yeah. I got so mad here. I was like, girl, where are you going? You're gonna get kidnapped. And that's exactly what happened.
There's even stairs and everything.
I was so mad at Ikimaru at this point. I was like, boy, pay attention to your girl.
Oh, here! The name here at the side.
Oh. So related to what Peter was saying earlier, you see the right name, Armosis?
Yeah.
That was the person who was impersonating Joan of Arc after she died.
Yeah.
So who's Puchel or Pucel?
That's Joan of Arc.
Yeah, Joan of Arc.
I guess because Pucel is virgin or something.
Yeah.
And then it's like
But there's a person on the right side as well.
Darkla. But that's the same last name as the impersonator, right?
Starting our podcast on episode 8 of 12.
Yeah, podcast. This is Fena podcast. It's only gonna last 4 episodes. Or 5. So Joan, Darla, Pucel. Is that what it says? Blue water and star.
Blue water and star clouds. Hey!
She called
Because you can't have both.
There's like a image of a dude and a girl.
It's two people. And I noticed that if that name is Robert on the right,
it looks like a Robert maybe.
It's that I showed. Like I think there's a sentence here because that's supposed to be her husband, and it says they have 2 children.
Oh yeah, she married Knight Robert de Armosis. She retired his castle and had 2 children.
And they both say the same thing. The Storm and they both say the same thing after their names.
2 children? So what if Blonde Boy is actually siblings with Fena's mom?
Could be, because you said he met her as a boy.
That'd be interesting.
What if, like, the preview was, I don't know, I'm probably overstepping. Nah, it's probably stupid. Never mind.
No, overstep.
We say things here.
Maybe when Ella was talking, maybe she was talking to Abel as a boy, and maybe the guy that was crying was basically Abel all grown up.
I don't know.
It doesn't, it could be.
Because maybe Abel saw the whole thing when he was a kid, and then basically when he was all grown up, he basically remembered and he cried.
That would still be 300 years difference. So
that's why I said it was probably like my bad speculation.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
No, don't assume that. I mean, like it's just something to input in consideration. Like this is their grave of that Joan of Arc and the Robert guy. But how would she know, right? Here lies Joan of Arc.
Blue water and storm cloud.
You can't have both.
So we heard that in her dream here, and that little boy telling that freaking little boy, he's an alien or something. Or what if he's also a reincarnation of like Robert? I don't know. Because like we have to keep we can't forget him.
He's kind of he might not be.
Important. He seems important to me. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Why did he get adopted?
He's blonde too. With a freaking mushroom cut.
But he's English. That's the thing, though.
Yeah.
So Fena's American.
Fena's not American.
She got an American accent.
Okay. It's Canadian, but okay. We'll take it.
I'm joking. Joking.
But then again, Joan of Arc was also sent to the English.
Yeah, but her husband would be French anyway. That's why like the Cody thing doesn't fit in. Who is Cody? He's just an orphan.
Zach's brother.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what I heard.
No.
After you got theories, you got input.
Yeah, bro. Speak up.
Yeah, Berna.
Speak into the mic.
Yeah, Bernice, hurry up.
You got a nap. You got a nap. So that means your brain is energized. Ours are all shriveled up and dry. You can think.
Drank water in 7 days, Bernice. Hurry up.
Bernice? Yeah.
Bernice? Burn got
Oh
knees.
gosh.
When she
Oh
gets
my
a burn
gosh.
on her knees, she's burned knees.
Dude, I look. We can't even
I don't
see
know.
you, so...
We can't see you.
Exactly. Okay, but this tomb thingy, I feel like we're gonna revisit this. What do you think? Or like it'll be
We
referenced
could.
again.
We could, yeah.
It's just kind of weird that it's underneath this whole thing.
Maybe... Wait, what is this? A mine shaft, right?
It's not, I think
That's
it's
a mine.
it's like a catacombs mine. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
See, look at that figure. Look at that figure.
Look at that boob to hip ratio, as one of the
Look at
twins
it.
said.
He's not even wearing a belt.
Did one of the twins say that? I missed it.
Yeah,
What
that's,
did they
I, was
say?
I was referencing the twins when I said it earlier. Remember in the first fight with Mary, he said it to Mary, and then I think that's why he was just like, yeah.
Like
What'd
he
you
says,
say?
a woman with a proper boob to hip ratio.
Yeah, he can't kill women with that.
Yeah, it's a gift for nature or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
for that
Dude,
one girl.
you didn't know I was referencing that? I'm not crazy, okay? I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
No.
I thought you were just being silly.
No, I was referencing the show.
Ellen!
Ellen.
Aang's recording, just so you know.
He
Oh, he's
came back.
back!
He's back.
He had to change his mic. He said, "I can't use the
He's like, oh,
happy one."
she's recording, like...
Oh, no.
Nice mic. I gotta use the nice microphone.
What you guys doing?
Theorizing.
Theorizing?
We're in pain.
But we have been for the last, like,
2
2 hours.
hours.
I think we're
Oh,
fizzling
wow.
out, finally.
We also watched like a whole history video on Joan and Mark. So, like,
Nice.
we're back in history class.
Oh my gosh. Guys, please.
Take this seriously.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
You're recording right now, you said?
Huh?
You're recording right now?
yeah, we were just recording our theories and stuff.
We're like borderline
course.
about to get a map and some red string and
No,
thumbtacks
we're-
and make like.
But don't worry, like if you want, I can like edit you out and stuff. It's okay.
No, you can keep me.
Okay.
They're gonna edit me out. I have nothing to
Damn.
offer.
No,
You
no,
and
like
me
I don't
both.
know.
Dear
I don't
listeners.
know. Like I don't.
I haven't watched Fena. No. It's because I have not watched Fena yet. I am just listening.
Welcome to our
What
podcast.
episode is this?
Oh, we went
Pardon?
back. We went back to episode 5 because we were like looking at the tomb stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But episode 8, that was the whole
Oh, yeah, did you
proposal.
watch?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yep.
Dang, I missed out.
It's so cute.
And his ears.
Yes,
They
all
were
red.
yeah.
The whole thing this
Me-
time. The whole ear.
Yeah. Not just
Yeah.
Yeah, and not just the tip.
Not just the
That's
tip.
just the tip.
Oh, whoa.
And me, and
getting
me
weird.
pronouncing the shit out of those cities. Yeah,
Yeah.
Man.
yeah, that's good. I'm glad you guys liked it.
Because the show's gonna end in like 4 episodes. I'm like, no, I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
No, I was just saying, I think we were just concerned, like, how are they going to answer everything in the next couple episodes? Like,
What
Yeah.
what questions do you guys have?
a ton.
Oh man.
Ask me, and if I can say anything, I will. If not, I'll be like, I can't say anything yet.
Okay,
I-
Our
okay.
biggest question is the mother, and the
Well,
witch.
we don't want answers like that.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
that's like
we want the anime to
Yeah.
reveal it.
So,
Yeah.
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 I guess the questions we have, we don't want you to answer because we want the anime.
I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm curious about what the questions are. I guess.
Oh,
because
okay.
I wasn't here for that.
Gotcha. Aang,
From mom.
Elusive.
Elusive,
Do
go
you-
ahead.
No, I don't have any questions anymore. Because you put me on the
Oh my
spot.
gosh.
No,
Rough
wait.
one.
Wait. Mood, go ahead.
We'll summarize everything that we're
Okay,
thinking
okay.
right
So
now.
we were thinking about her mom.
Okay, so he knows. Okay, go ahead.
No, I said I would interrupt someone. I literally just
Oh.
said it.
Okay,
Okay, go,
ahead.
go, go.
Anyway, go ahead, Moon. Go ahead, Moon.
No. You're wasting time.
Moon,
You do
after
it.
you, after you,
One of
Moon.
y'all don't go.
Dude, I'm running out
Moon,
of
Moon, you know what you're
Okay.
talking about. Moon, you know what
Okay.
you're talking about. Go.
I don't know though. Anyways, all right. So right now we're
Does anyone have a
thinking,
question?
Okay, okay.
right now we want to. One of our biggest questions is how is Abel related to Fena? Like, is he her father? Like, is he Fena's mom? Like, love her? Like, those are really 3 big things, right?
Wait,
We're
wait, who?
Abel.
Abel,
My
Abel.
blonde
I
boy.
just say Abel,
I was was like, who's
Abel.
Isabel?
I don't know. No, Abel.
That's good. That's good. Okay, ready?
Abel
The
is
other chick and
fancy.
Isabel, and we were like, "Who's Isabel?" Oh,
No,
Abel.
I said Abel by accident instead of Abel. Again. Anyway,
It's just
right? We want to
fancier.
know his relation. And then we
Oh.
also think that he's trying to reincarnate. Well, one of the theories is that he's trying to reincarnate Fena's mother into her body.
Yeah, like some witchcraft.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he keeps saying like, "I'm
resurrection.
gonna see you again," right?
Mhm.
So that's one thing. Does someone want to bring up another point so I don't just explain all of it?
Oh,
Yeah, or not, because we don't know.
Oh, Brenna wasn't here for it.
Oh yeah. You solved that already?
Bren-
Okay.
So you know?
No, she didn't see the preview.
We had theories, but then we saw the preview, and then we had theories.
Theories.
Everything went out the window after we saw that promo. We were like, oh.
Well, for your
Never.
theory, it didn't debunk my theory.
Oh yeah, we
And
went
Aang's
back. What? Excuse me.
One said
Excuse me.
your
You're giving too much
theory.
credit here. It wasn't all that.
Well, because Eluse's main theory was thinking that Fena's mom was still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
Main
theory.
theory.
And she was
In
at
the
Eden,
promo.
but the promo was
Yeah.
like, nah, she fried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, you
She
got
cooked.
In a way. Not sure yet. In a way.
I don't know, because they also.
I like Alan's
Wait, so Brenna, did you see it or did you not see it?
She hasn't yet.
Yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just play
just
it.
a 15-second promo, really?
It's actually like 10 seconds. And
That's
that was
it.
That's it.
That's not even 10 seconds. Look, it's like 8 seconds.
You didn't even
Sorry, I
know.
missed it because I couldn't.
Oh my god.
One more time.
Sorry,
one
I
more time.
blinked.
You didn't say it was ready.
Do I
Sorry.
need
I have to
Berna,
check the volume.
Berna, do I need to put it in like
You
0.25%?
can- No, stop it. Stop it. You
Please?
can play. You can play. Oh my god. Just play it.
Did you understand anything?
No. How's
So-
that?
You-
Wait, I
don't
have
get
another
it.
question. Her eyes aren't
Uh.
blue in that. Or is it just because of the fire?
It's
or
probably
something?
because of the red.
Okay.
It's a memory. It was
Could
like
be.
black and
Red
white.
tone.
Yeah, it's red, very reddish.
Oh, that's her mom.
Yeah.
In the painting, they're blue.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and the painting they're blue for Helena.
because remember Berna, one of the theories
a
was
witch.
that she was alive.
Yeah.
Maybe on Eden, and then this promo debunks that she's probably not alive. And
Yeah.
so, and then also Alan, I don't know if you heard, but one of our other things was that like when Fena's in the cave, right? She kind of goes like into a trance, right? And she remembers like all these pasts and stuff, and she doesn't know like why. So we're like, what if they're not her memories? They're someone else's? Because episode 8 reveals like that she's, for the longest time we didn't know if she was actually a witch or not, or if that was just like a figurative speech. And then this recent episode was like, oh, when they say witch, they mean like for
Witch.
real, like she's a witch. So like reincarnation is possible, or it's possible that someone put those memories in her head, and that's why she's like like they're not her memories. There's someone else's.
Yeah.
And so that's a big thing. And then we were talking about the sword and why like the clan is after the sword.
Yeah.
And yeah, so like whole history, right, is that Franz's family rescued Yukimaru's clan, or the clan let them think that, and really they wanted the secrets to Eden or whatever. And then Franz is trying to bring Fena to Eden for some reason, and the clan and Yukimaru's like family line or whatever was trying to, or his clan, right, was trying to protect them. And then Franz dies, Fena gets sent out to sea, and Yukimaru goes back to the clan where he meets like Shitan and everything. Now we're like present day. Everyone, Abel, oh my gosh,
Abel.
I can't help myself. Abel.
It's okay.
Isabel.
It's just fancy.
Abel wants Fena potentially for reincarnation because he's so obsessed with her mom, and he keeps saying, I'm gonna see you again. Shitan's clan wants her for the sword, and Fena just doesn't know what she's doing or has any memories. And I think that sums up the majority of things that we like talked about like really broadly. Right? Did I miss anything?
No,
I
you
think
covered
got
everything.
most of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
So that's where we're
Neat.
at. And then we watched the history of Joan of Arc because Peter was like, "This is like exactly what happened." Other than like we don't know what her mom did. She just said my work here has been done.
Yeah.
So we don't know if like they're pertaining to like if she did everything that the real Joan of Arc did in history, like if she's meant to be Joan of Arc, or if like because the burning, like this exact scene, is like the spitting image of what we saw in the history video of her getting like falsely accused of whatever. And
Witchery.
Yeah, the illustrations are
Witchcraft.
similar.
yeah, witchcraft. And then we also were discussing the necklace. In the history video, they were like they burned all of her like accessories, anything that was on her, any relics.
Yeah.
And we remembered that Elusive also read this, but then we remembered you bringing it up to us that they were going to do something big with the necklace and then change their mind. So we were like, what if they like watched the history video and they were like, oh, she didn't have any relics, so we got to get rid of the necklace like idea or whatever. But that was something kind of small. But yeah.
Yep.
No, they even were like, "Oh, this sounds like a plot to a Japanese cartoon." They literally said that in the video. We're like,
That's
what?
ironic.
We're like, what?
Oh yeah.
Conspiracy.
I know, literally.
Even though it might sound like a storyline of a Japanese cartoon, Joan
Really? They watch this video and they're like, yeah, good idea.
Oh my god. Japanese cartoon? That's us! Just
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my
It's
god.
just
Oh, I died after I heard that.
Yeah, we were so surprised. We're like, what?
It's like, why are we watching this? Because of a Japanese cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah, production IG was like, it writes itself! Just
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Brilliant! Clink. Wait, hold on for a second, you guys. Be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we talked about everything though that I think
Yeah.
unless anyone
like,
has anyone else.
Yeah.
Be right back. I'm gonna start making fan art.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
When Yashahime starts and we're like, y'all, watch this show I've been reacting to, please. Because everyone's gonna start watching my videos again when Yashahime starts. I'll be like,
He's gonna be like-
guys, please watch this anime. You don't even have to watch my reaction. Just watch the anime.
Before your reaction to Yashahime, right, Angela? You should basically just try to do a fork with Fana in the beginning, and then go into the reaction.
That's my plan. That's my plan. I bait them in.
Big brain. Big brain.
I bait them in.
It's like yeah, Monoha. But
But oh, this reminds me of Fena. Yeah, you guys should watch it. You should.
Oh, you should do like subliminal messaging.
half demon princess. You know who else is a princess? Fena.
No, for real.
It's like I'm not doing any subliminal messaging, but then again, if you want to watch another princess.
No, for real. Crunchyroll sponsor me.
Oh my god, Sango and Morocco had twins. You know what other
Well,
show has twins?
You know what else has twins? Oh my god, Setsuna, Moroha, and Toa are all orphans. You know who else is an orphan? Oh my god, you know Kiinmaru, a pirate with red hair? You know who else is a pirate? Elusive.
With great proportions.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
I'm dying.
That's so funny.
I'm dying. Oh man.
No, that's so funny. Wait, no, I'm gonna be referencing this too much, and people are like, "What the heck are you talking about?" In this video.
Well, let me show you a link then.
Yeah, link in bio. Link in bio.
I'm gonna leave comments like, hey,
Reply to every comment.
I like
in the
this part
comment
of your
section.
reaction. You know what other place you react like this in? Fena.
Fena.
Oh my gosh, and
Yeah.
you remember when you made that video? Animes to watch if you liked watching Inuyasha. Like, if you liked Yashahime, watch these animes.
No, for
Number
real, I
1,
should make
Fena
a-
Pirate Princess.
Yeah.
Number 2, Fena Pirate Princess. Number 3, Fena Pirate Pin. Thank you for watching the video. See you guys next time.
Oh my gosh.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. And don't forget to rate this video.
Oh my gosh, Elusive.
What happened? So
Look at what he
anyways,
posted.
that's how Joan of Arc allocated. Look who still has his Oh no. Oh no. Wait. That's literally
Oh my
what
gosh,
happened.
side note. But talking about elusive, you know what's really funny?
Yeah?
What?
I was watching, I was on my timeline and I saw like a bunch of people editing like Squid Game promotion with
Oh
different characters.
yeah.
And I saw one with Kirimaru and like for 2 seconds I forgot that that wasn't actually elusive.
No, for
And I'm like, yo,
real.
who made an edit of elusive?
Yeah, I saw that one too. I like that one.
No, I
Oh my
keep
gosh.
forgetting that Kinemunu is actually Kinemunu because we've associated that
Yeah.
character with elusive so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are
It's so
funny.
deep into my
It's
brain.
ingrained into our brains.
I think it's because of
you know?
Gartic
Yeah.
Phone. We just like it's just there forever.
Yeah, I kept being like a dinosaur.
Yeah, Brenna, that was the one.
Really? It was the same one?
Yeah, it's the exact same one I saw.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, elusive.
Yeah. That, when I saw it, I was like, yeah.
That's so funny though because Elusive was like, I'm the game master the whole time.
He likes
we were
the
watching
mask.
it.
We would be doing that. We would be doing that.
That's so funny. So funny.
Yeah, this one was kind of perfect for I feel like most of us.
Because it's like
Got-
it's like the perfect genres. It's like way up my alley. It's like yes.
Yeah, it also brings up a little nostalgia to it too, like the way it flows in the story.
Yeah, I think Aang mentioned that too. Like it was the flow of the story. Like you don't see this kind
It
of
starts out
anime,
funny
like,
and
as
then it gets
often.
serious like later on, which is what I really appreciate in the story because it gets you really connected with the characters better.
I like comedy. I love the comedy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the comedy was so funny.
The
I remember
com-
like the first episode.
Also, the
So funny.
twins, like they're supposed to be helping them, but they're just like they were like watching from the rooftop, like just laughing, and I was
Yeah.
like, bro, I was like, they're not gonna help because I didn't know if they were like, I didn't know they were gonna be like truly good yet, so I was like,
Yeah, we didn't know if they
Oh.
were villains or anything.
yeah. Well, I didn't know how like loyal, even though I guess they're in the cover, how loyal they were gonna be to like Fena and like follow
Yeah.
like good intention versus like they're just strictly follow orders type of thing.
Yeah.
hmm
I thought they were gonna watch from afar for a little bit,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but they got like
Yeah.
immediately involved.
Also, the fight scenes in this anime are pretty like clean. They're fun to watch.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
A lot.
You know what I'm still waiting for?
What, sir?
What?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where
that
he
looks-
needs to be.
I feel like
in
this was
action.
more referencing the first episode.
Yeah, but I mean, he needs to, show up.
Right.
Waiting
It's
for the
time
F.
to shine.
You wanna see you slice and dice?
The dog can
Oh,
watch
yeah.
the ship.
Would like
That's
to
okay.
see his backstory as well.
Look how
Everyone's
he's the worst
backstory.
swordsman.
Oh, you
Yeah.
must see it.
But look how
Yeah.
clean his cuts are.
They're super clean.
My twins!
The boys. I want to see that part too.
And day with the boys.
Yeah.
This part or the scene, I don't know why there's already existing GIF of it, but I'm glad that there is. Hold on, I just saw
I
it.
know what scene you're talking about, Moon.
What?
talking about
Call it now. Call it now.
Oh wait, never mind. It's not this one.
Oh,
Damn
darn
it.
it.
I was thinking our favorite scene, Moon. This one. Our favorite scene. This is I use this
Yes.
picture way too much.
No, there's no such thing as using it too much.
It's iconic.
Knowing you, it's not too much.
Yes, I would have pulled up that scene in any other scenario. It's just because I was solely focused on the twins at that point.
This is my
Yeah.
favorite GIF.
Yes, and the one Elusive posted with Shitan
What about this one?
shooting the arrow.
That one
yeah, that
too.
one
They're
too.
so
They're so
cute.
Yeah, they're so cute. Okay, guys, I think I'm done recording because I have no
Yeah, you should
space.
probably stop. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks
Yeah,
for
na-
watching. We'll see you next time, next
Bye.
week. Bye bye.
Hi, everybody.
On total drama.
Now we're just
Island.
fangirling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Definitely edit that in
That's
post.
good.